Hi everybody, it's me, Lindsie. I'm just letting you know what's going on. I'm just making sure because I'm just letting you know I might blog. I'm going to make a blog right now because this is it. So anyway, if you guys were wondering, if you have subscribed to my gaming channel, thank you. If you didn't do it at the time. But yeah, if you guys were wondering, what happened. Yes, last night I tried to live stream. That sort of backfired because the internet connection was acting up very badly, and I was kind of mad about this. And I was hoping I would try to stream Clash Royale, but it sort of backfired anyway. So because of that, I am very angry about this. And yeah, never try to stream late night. Probably try to do it, which I'll probably doing it today. Because I really want to prepare myself so I can prepare myself in a battle going up against Big Swiss up, down, down, otherwise known as Daddy's own Cesaro, or to me, Claudio Castagnoli. The reason why is, the reason why I want to go after him is because he's now been doing things on the up, down, down channel, which means he's doing Clash Royale gameplays. Though I was really kind of laughing on the second one, which he was asked questions, and somebody asked him, he asked him if he and Chris here are going to ever reunite. And Claudio, while he was battling against somebody, says, "Oh yeah, me and Chris, we had wrestled in the NXT, blah blah," and he mentioned CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and and he was about to try to say about where they could find it, then all of a sudden, he got his butt handed. I was like, you lost, Claudio. Oh, I was laughing so hard. that happened. Claudio gets butt handed in Clash Royale. Go fig. I have to walk to 36-year-old to get his butt handed. It's too funny. Because somebody asked him, because somebody was answering the question to him, somebody probably asked online. It was priceless. Oh, poor Claudio. That was just too funny. Anyway, I'll try to stream today if I'm not really kind of in a crash right now, because what happened is, I don't know, maybe it was not a good idea to eat so much zesty onion ring sauce from Burger King, because I enjoyed eating so much of the zesty onion ring sauce, and I had to eat my mother's, her onion rings because it went bad for her, because she doesn't like her onion rings cold. Well, it's not cold. I mean, it just cooled down, so it's no longer hot. So she gave it to me, I ate it, and I think eating four dick cups of zesty onion ring sauce from Burger King is bad. 3, yeah, I can handle that, but 4, because of that, I was up all night using the toilet. Into that. So besides that, before we went to go get dinner, we had to vote, and even though I felt I nearly only voted for 2, and I should use the 3rd as a write-in, but I felt so horrible voting, and it was like, and the reason why, because you had 5 men to choose, but you have to vote for 3 of them. and and I never felt so uncomfortable, because you have 5 men, yet you know only 2 because of a reason, and one of them, let's say the lemon guy, who was the responsible for saving my mother and my brother from having really bad ones to slightly less worse ones. And but still, I feel like she's still being butt kisser. I want to say the other word, but I mean, it's YouTube, okay? But yeah, it's just like my father, who is say butt kisser or the other word. I mean, that is kind of funny. Because that's kind of true of my parents. But let me just say, I didn't vote for the one who caused too much hate. It was just bad enough. And of course, I voted for somebody who just apparently came to my door on Monday night, while my mother and I was just finishing up and we're ready to watch The Voice on NBC, even though I haven't focused much about that because crazy stuff, even though it should have been, because it was Gwen and Blake. Ugh. But anyway, yeah. But it was weird in a way, but that's how it ended up to be. Though I haven't heard yet on how the election went, so I'll probably find out from my mother tonight. Even though my mother saw me still being up late since last night, and I'll have to tell her my stomach was acting up. She'll probably say it's because of the food. It wasn't the food. I mean, it was actually the onion ring sauce. That I think my limitation is at least 3. If you guys don't know what's the zesty onion ring sauce, it's a spicy kind of flavor sauce. It's in the orange color sauce, but it's considered to be I guess spicy. And the reason what happened was my stomach, after eating it, because I really go crazy, and I usually use it for either from the onion rings things, but I also like to have it for my dip it for my burgers or the hot dogs I get, and it does go well. But because it gives it like a hot sensation, well, because of that, my stomach was like growling, and I thought I was going to be. So, nah, I waited until I had to let my stomach properly digest. It was grinding my stomach was like growling so hard because I guess because of the acids in my stomach, right, that digest the food took its toll. And let me, do it then. Besides, I had to use the toilet so many times. But in the end, I felt better. And because of that, it gives me some chance to sleep it off a little bit. But I don't know how I am going to be. But anyway, let's see. I guess I'm going to be watching NXT tonight. But I don't know if Chris is going to be wrestling because I don't know what the heck's going on. But hopefully I will find out. I mean, but I know he wrestled this past weekend, though he lost only once, and because of that, to that Cien Almas guy, ugh, he's disgusting. If anybody who decides to put Almas against my Chris again, I will go crazy. I will go batshit crazy. I will go. I'll just go completely insane. Just letting you know, guys know. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't like this guy because he's persistent to be like somebody else, but more. Ugh. But however, I have no problem of him going up against Biff Music. The reason why I'm saying that is because I like him. He's a good man, and I mean, he's been wrestling at different wrestling promotions back then, and especially with Beyond Wrestling. Although I may have to go into the I don't know, because it felt like both of them going at each other there this past weekend only happened 2 times. Well, 2 different times, but I'm not sure if this weekend was the only times they were at each other, but I have to do extended research. But yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. I decided to record something really kind of crazy, and it's 10 minutes long, and I go into this silly rant about views on YouTube. But if you guys really want to see that, please go check it out. I'll put it in the link down below, and probably I'll put in any annotations. Let's see, what else should I talk about? I think that's much about it, if I covered it, you know? But yeah, I mean, oh, and if you guys are wondering what kept me while I'm waiting for my stomach to digest the food I had last night, what kept keeping me calm, well, I watched some TV. That didn't last as much as I could because of it. I usually get bored. Although I was kind of mad that I couldn't watch the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon because of one of his guests I do not like. But somehow I left it on Stephen Colbert, but I ended up watching some videos on YouTube, and try to live stream. Well, but that backfired. What else? Sorry about the phone interruption. Give me one moment. Never mind. I thought it would say it's somebody in my family. I've been getting these weirdo calls. Though she told my mother to go check out what Comcast is offering. Because there's a website where you can block numbers, but I think the cost. But it can block more than what you can do. But yeah, I mean, we've been getting weird phone calls, both from our landlines and our phones. Well, mostly from me, but not has been lately. But anyway, so where was I talking about? Yeah, watching YouTube. Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy, but just making sure until I was not needing to use the lot. So, yeah, that's what happened. But after watching and tweeting last night of all the shows, it was just crazy. And I do mean it. Because watching, because I wasn't sure how the show would go, but if you guys want to see that, I'll include that also down in the description down below, and also probably in the annotations. But yeah, everything was crazy. But anyway, guys, I guess this is where I'm gonna wrap things up. Alright, so anyway, guys, this is what I say. Oh, thank you. Oh. If you guys want to see more of videos and stuff, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.